Good morning, Fight Fearless. Let's start with this morning's practice. We're gonna do hip openers. So we'll start out seated. Sukhasana, easy seat. Even if your knees are like this, work them down and open up the hips. On the front, mainly the hip flexors. So opening the hip flexors is gonna help open up the femoral arteries and help with digestion and connecting you into your lower abs and core. So start out here in a Sukhasana or easy seat, just cross leg. Okay, start out by doing some Sufi rolls to open up the back, the low back, quadratus lumborum, and erector spinae. Inhale forward, breathing into the low back. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Feel a very subtle lengthening of the spine as you come across the front. Just ease up on the backhand. We'll reverse and go the other direction. So start inhaling about a quarter of the way in. Breathing into the low back and hips. And exhale back. And one more time. See, by activating, opening that spot or activating it, connecting to it, stretching it, and then breathing, and then breathing, that's the difference. Let's do the sides, lateral bend, inhale, arms up, exhale off to one side. Inhale up, exhale other side. Exhale, pulling the belly in, stretching this side. Inhale up. And very good, one more time, exhale off to the side. I'm going to sweep down and forward. Come all the way to the middle here. Just hang out, sway side to side. Release your neck. And inhale, flat back, look up, bring the arms to follow. Exhale, other side. And forward, fold. Okay, inhale, flat back, walk it back. Switch the crossing of your legs, but first do Dandasana, legs extended. Flex your ankles, it's good for your knees, your quads. You can press your palms into the floor. I like to stretch the wrists here too. Wrists are connected to the hips, so palms facing forward, stretch the wrists and chest. Inhale, flex your toes. Hold the breath at the top, feel the stretch. Expansion, kicking through the heels, flexing the toes. Exhale, soften. And then bring your other leg in front. Awesome. Cool. A few more Sufi rolls. Inhale forward. Start to breathe into the front more. Exhale. Inhale forward. Expanding, pushing out at the front. Inhale. Switch directions, other direction. You should feel while you're holding that breath, you're lengthening through the front body too as well. Keep going that direction. That's good right there. We'll swing the legs out to the side to a deer pose. So legs out to the side here, twisting. Like an S shape. Look the other direction. Inhale into your belly. Ribs and chest. Exhale, look the opposite direction or look that direction. You're going to reach out, lengthening this whole side here. So if I'm looking to my left, my right arm's going to be stretching mostly. Extend the arm out. This one here helping to open up the low back on the right side. The low back affecting the hips. flex into your ankles, into your feet while you're here. Okay, and see how one side's up? You're really trying to relax that side down. Breathe and expand that stretching side. Inhale and hold. Flex into your ankles, into your wrists. Exhale, melting into the floor onto that shoulder. Hold at the bottom of the breath. Settle. And inhale, looking up. Follow with your hands. Okay, feet into the middle. You can sway them side to side a few times. Then bring them over to the other side now. Legs off to the other side. Walk and turn the other direction. Inhale here, breathing into the rib cage, especially that side we just worked. Then exhale, belly in, elbows down. Inhale, start to connect, lay down all the way. So yeah, even on this shoulder, this side's up higher, so try to relax that shoulder down. Inch that hand out. Inhale to lengthen and expand. Hold at the top. And exhale. And hold at the bottom to let go. Inhale, look up. Follow with the hands. Keep inhaling. Very good. Exhale, swing the legs out. Sway them side to side. Okay, and then we'll bring our legs out to tabletop. From tabletop here, we work more into the hips, doing side to side and full circles. Hip circles here. So rock side to side. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And then hip circles. Inhale forward. And press the hips down to up dog. Exhale back. Child's pose. Stretching the hip as we come back into the heels. Inhale forward. Hips all the way down. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Switch directions, go the other way. I like this one here. It's good for the knees, helps reset the knees. Kind of pop them into place. Maybe they go pop, pop, pop. Kind of put it all into place. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Again, really good for the wrists too, by putting that pressure into the wrists, into the hands, stretching the hands. Remember, in reflexology, the wrists are our hips. And then everything goes up, organs going up from there. So wrists, palms, fingers are the head. So we're stretching the wrist is also good for the hips too as well. Let's press up and back into a down dog now. So down dog position. Pedal out the heels, the hamstrings. Another important stretch here. Another important thing being upside down inversions, good for the heart. Helps the hips too, because by opening up the legs here, stretching these pathways for the blood to move, helps the blood come back up to the heart easier. And then being an inversion here, we're already bringing blood back to the heart by being upside down. Very healing. Just stretching that hamstring, straight leg. One leg's bent, one leg's not. So you can mess around, just kind of stay on one side, stay on the other. It's just about the time though. You got to stay here for like 20, 30 minutes. If you've never been in this position before, it's all about you staying in the pose and getting the benefits from staying in the pose. The strength, the stretch, breathe, get comfortable. That's really the key is getting comfortable. So get comfortable. And then your body will just realign itself. Okay, I'm swaying my hips side to side. Look at this one here. So I'm pressing into my, say my left heel, okay? And then I'm gonna lean my hips opposite, far away. You feel the stretch across the hamstring on the outside. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep my pressure into that foot and lean my hips over to the other side. So keep your, now putting pressure into the outside of the foot, the IT band going all the way up. Over here, you're going to feel stretch more across the rib cage. Over here, more on the IT band. Okay? All pressure into the other foot. Lean your hips to one side. Lean your hips to the other side. And feel how that affects the hips. Grounding into the outside of the foot, helping to rebuild the arches. All right, let's go ahead and pedal out the knees again. You can drop down if you need to for your wrist's sake. Let the legs go for a second. Stretch the wrist, thumbs down, pinkies high, pinkies down, thumbs high. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring that leg up. So work into the hip a bit, and we're gonna open our hip up completely. So inhale. Here's our first one by kicking our leg or keeping our leg straight as possible, not flipped out to the side, but straight in the middle. Okay, and then we have this one where we're opening up the hip a little bit better. So let's work on that one here. So from leg straight to leg open, leg straight to leg open. Okay, we got a couple different spots here. Let's bring our knee to our elbow. Exhale, knee to elbow. Hold it as long as you can, and then inhale, bring your leg back up. Okay, do that 5 times, and let's keep our legs straight on this first 5, and then we'll go. No, open the hip. Open the hip on this one since we're working that side. Open the hip, kick out to the side. Exhale, bring in. Hold as long as you can to the forearm. Maybe you put your knee all the way down. That's okay. Pick it up, bring it back out with your inhale. Inhale, open the hip. Kick into that bottom heel. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Put your foot outside your hand. Okay. Drop your back knee down. You want to line up your foot to where your hands were. So, see where my hands were? And then my foot comes in to the other side to line up completely with my heel. All right. Let me do the other side because I was over here. So, okay. So we're all lined up. Now we're stretching the inner adductor, hamstring too. And as we come back here, we're also going to be working into the outer hip too as well. So inhale forward, exhale back. Hands are in the middle. This is lizard pose. I forget what the Sanskrit word is for it. If anyone knows, let me know. Amna, maybe you know. Exhale. Try to connect to your breath. Inhale forward. Hold it, expand it, stretching the hip. Maybe wiggle this foot. Exhale back. Flex the foot up or keep it down. Either you're stretching the top of the foot or you're stretching the back of the hamstring. Rock side to side. Feel free to move around because it's all about you being comfortable in this pose and posture. So get comfortable. Smile and breathe. Exhale, head down. Forehead lengthening towards my toe. Inhale, expanding each space of the vertebrae. Exhale, softening, pull the belly in. Okay, now bring your hands over the leg. Feel free to be on that back foot, can be down or it can be up, whichever's comfortable. Okay, and then walk over here. Smile, inhale into the outer hip, IT band, sciatic nerve. Exhale, down, nose to knee. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more. Really pressing into that front hip. You can rock side to side. Maybe open up the hip by looking out to the side. And then lengthening here too as well. So as I press the foot out, it can rock out to the side like that. But now I'm activating a little bit more in the brachial plexus and shoulder. So you can push your shoulder down, rock down, up and down into the rib cage here. Down, arms straight, pressing into the palm. Feel that across the back rib cage. Smile and breathe into that. Maybe look away with your neck. Exhale, come out of that, look up. Now you're stretching here across this one. Okay, exhale back one more. Turn and look away from your foot. Exhale down. Walk all the way forward and up. Cool. Now a little bit of core work here. You can pick up your back knee and just kind of hold there, sway side to side for that hip, that front hip flexor. But now if you could pick up your heel of that front foot and just squeeze your knee to your thigh so your foot hangs off, and you can kind of just work in and out there a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 is good. Inhale back. Feel free to open the hip and exhale down. Drop to your knees, sink back child's pose for a second, and let's work to the other side. So back into our down dog. Inhale, leg high. Kick into both heels, kind of kicking out a little bit, but just to point that toe in, and then rotate out to open it up with the hip. Okay, pressing down into the bottom heel, top heel's kicking too. So I'm opening up that hip flexor. Exhale, knee to elbow. Maybe resting if you need to get comfortable. Maybe you're back here. Try to scoot forward. Hold it there and stretch. And then when you're ready, inhale, bring it back. Open up the hip. Press to that bottom heel. Take your time. Exhale. Try to lift it up onto your tricep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pressing that bottom heel. Hop around if you want to. Exhale. I think that was 4. Let's do one more. Inhale. Open that hip. Exhale. And knee to the foot to the outside of that hand. Swing it around if you can. Drop to your back knee. Line up your heel and palm. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Stretch the back of the neck, the spine. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more. Exhale. Hold at the bottom of the breath. A lot of times that's the hardest part, is being able to fully and then talking at the same time. The resting here is hey, sway side to side. Slow the breath down. And walk towards your leg. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Wiggle, shake your foot, flex your ankle, shake your head, nose to knee. Exhale, pull your belly in. You feel all that pain? That's what you gotta work through. That's what you gotta work through. That's your only responsibility. Your true responsibility is to keep your body in line. When you'll magnetize, you'll be magnetized, then things will just come to you. faster than you having to chase them down. That's the feminine side, right? Inhale forward. Magnetism. Yin. Now open up that hip there by pressing the foot out to the side. Stretch this wrist here. You can be on your fist, whatever works. It's no big deal. Either way, you're going to strengthen the wrist here, or you're going to stretch and strengthen here. Inhale, look the other direction. Arms straight. Press your shoulder down to stretch your rib cage. Inhale, lift up. Open the shoulder. Crack your back. Your hips. Press into that hip. Exhale back one more time. Shake your head. Come over to the opposite side. Leaning into that shoulder, so left leg out, left shoulder down, and feel that working into the hamstring. Breathe into it. Inhale, expand, hold. Alright, inhale forward. And pick up the back knee and sway the hips out side to side. Picking up the front heel, squeeze your knee if you can keep your footing extended out. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Maybe it's like that's fine too. And then it back. There you go. This side. Pedal out to heels a little bit, so you can connect into your upper hips, kidneys, low back, mid belly. Drop the knees down. Oh my gosh, so much going on right here. So much here, and here, and here, right? That we gotta work. Okay, we got a little bit more to do for these hips here. So we did lizard. Let's come back to our down dog. We can do both. Here's a little fun thing here, a little bit of arm balance. We'll do that later, but if you want to try it, since we did that before, feet together, bend into your knees, exhale, and kind of hop your foot up, and then eventually what we're going to do is we're going to go outside the hands. So when my hands are planted, middle fingers are parallel, fingers are spread, palms pressed, okay, and then we're going to hop our feet outside, okay? So now we're getting that hip stretch in Malasana. From Malasana here, we'll work into garland pose a little bit more, work into that, and then maybe we can work back into our down dog. Okay, so a little bit of upper body strength just to work in there, but let's mostly work on the hips. We're working on the hips. So again, looking at it from our down dog, feet come up just an inch, feet together. Inhale, you straighten. Exhale, you bend into your knees, and then hop yourself. Jump up, okay? Just try a little bit of a hopping motion there. Maybe you can just get a little bit. That's cool too. 1, 2, 3, exhale. 4, 5, maybe start to lean. 6, all right, that's good enough. Now let's hop our feet to the outside of our hands. Exhale, float, hover, and then feet softly to the outside of your hands. Okay, eventually you get there, you know, gets easier. So sitting here in your low malasana, hopefully you can sit there, maybe come out to a forward fold, but our feet are still wide at a 45. So feet at a 45, you can lean off to one side and feel that stretch across the hamstring and hip. Other side, bending one knee, straighten the other, but feet are at a 45. Feel how that goes into the low back there on this straight leg. Okay, sway side to side a couple times. 1, 2, 3. Stretching the outside of the foot. It's okay if your foot comes up, that's okay. Because we want to create that pressure in the outside of the foot. Grip your toes. Alright, let's come back down into our Malasana. We'll come all the way up to standing to get a break. Inhale, stand. Back bend with your feet like that. Feet 45. Back bend, squeeze the glutes. Okay. Exhale, forward fold. Coming back down into our Malasana, our garland pose. So sitting down nice and low into the hips. I know it may be uncomfortable. Maybe you can't even get that low. Maybe you're like this. Whatever, wherever you are. One arm out, inhale, other arm up. Even if you come up like this, it's okay. Just for now, just try to get as far as you can. Hands to the inside of this elbows to the inside of the foot. That's giving you a stretch across the rib cage. Exhale down. Inhale, other arm up. Breathing into the whole ribs. Also working into the hips. Look up, look down. And exhale. Forward fold. Sway side to side, bend right to left. Okay, heel toe your feet together. Actually, toes in, heels out. Toes in, heels out. A little bit more into the hamstrings, inner thighs. Sway side to side. Pull heels together, palms up, inhale, arms high. Back bend. Exhale down. Shake the hips out. Okay, a little bit of lateral bend from the top. Inhale up. Exhale off to one side. And interlace the fingers together. 007. Index finger out. Exhale down. Can you come back up? Inhale, back up. Rotate, look up. Exhale, rotate, look down. Go all the way down. So help strengthen and stretch the hamstrings, the hips. Inhale up. The obliques. Rotating, looking up. Exhale, rotate, look down. Pull the belly in. One more. I think that was three times. Just coming back up. Actually, we'll go all the way down. Exhale, all the way down. And into the middle. You can sway side to side, bend the knees right to left. Feet are together this time. Inhale, flat back. Halfway lift, just look up. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Palms up, inhale, arms high. Back bend. Okay, lateral bend to the other side. Exhale, fold all the way down. You touch the floor, inhale, come back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Slow it down. Exhale down. I think that was the third one there. So sway side to side, come to the middle, bend the knees right to left. Shake your head, yes motions. Grab your elbows. Palms up, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Okay, forward fold all the way down. Come down to your knees. And where are we at? Oh, onto our belly. Okay, come all the way down to your belly. You can just rest here in a Sphinx pose. Sphinx here is grabbing your elbows. And then bring your fingers out wide to the side like that. Okay. This is a little bit of neck stretch, but we're going to go into bow pose to finish out, because I want to work into this front hip flexor. So I'm going to grab the foot on the outside, and I really like this stretch here, which is just resting your right arm while your left arm brings your leg out to the side. And so just bring your foot out to the side. So grab onto your ankle and then bring it out to the side, and then make just a rest right there. Just rest. So stretching that inner pelvic, iliac pelvic, no, It's the iliac pelvic bone complex, something like that. Anyway, it's where your femoral, pelvic, I don't know, iliac is at the top. So it's anyway, some sort of complex down there. So where your femur connects to your pelvis. A lot of times you get really tight in the inner groin. So I like this one a lot there. Flex into your ankle. Okay, and then we're gonna kick into the leg. We're gonna grab the foot from the outside or the inside if you had it there. Then I want you to kick into your leg and lift it up off the ground and lean out to this side. So we had our pillow on the right hand. I'm gonna bring my arm out to the side so I get a little bit of stretch there. And if I can kick this leg up and out to the side. Look down, look back. Let me change my angle so you can see my arm is out to the side. And then I roll towards my arm while this hip flexor opens up. So it's stretching, opening up the chest, the heart, the neck, the hip flexor. Kick that leg off the ground. You can roll to the other side. Inhale, open up. And exhale, slowly come back. Okay, switch to the other side. Grab onto the ankle. Just bring it off to the side, make a pillow and rest. Flex into the ankle, wiggle side to side. Okay, grab the foot and then kick so that the leg comes up. And then when the leg comes up, we're gonna roll off to that side. So this hand that you have the pillow with, bring it out to the side. And not too low, because you don't want to just roll onto the shoulder. You want to be stretching this shoulder too at the same time. So my arm's out to the side. Okay, and then I'm gonna roll over that shoulder and kick. Look down, look up, open your fingertips, wiggle your toes, roll back to the other side, keep the foot, roll over, keep pressing those hips forward, and exhale, come back. Slow, 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 slow. Okay, all right, you can release that foot, make a pillow and sway the leg side to side. Kick the ground a couple times. Okay, and then lastly here we're going to do full bow. So we're going to grab onto both legs. Yeah, let's actually do half bow first. So we'll do single leg. Grab the other one, the first one we grabbed. If you can kick that leg up and opposite hand up or fingers to the floor. Inhale and kick up and hold. Maybe rock front to back as I decide. Exhale, using this hand to rock. Lift yourself up. Okay, other side. Grab onto the ankle or to the outside foot, either one. Exhale and kick up. Gotta get this one higher. Okay. Rock front to back. Kick into that hand, try to lift that leg up, activate that hip flexor, release, relax, kick, do whatever feels good. We'll finish out with full ball. So this one's really good because it reverses the posture that we're getting when we sit down for too long. What happens is the spine starts to concave, and you got forward head posture, cervical issues, and then it's the lower lumbar, sacrum, and coccyx get compressed from sitting too long, and we're sitting on our sacrum, and we're not activating the sacral pump. So So as we sit down, we should be sitting with good posture, right? And sitting on our sit bones. But instead, what happens is we slump, and when we slump on our sacrum and our coccyx, and it puts pressure down here, and then that squeezes the sexual organs in the front and compresses them. So prostate issues or other female issues and stuff. So we want to have strength in the pelvic floor to help support ourselves in our later years. Okay, by opening a lot of this muscular tension, we're going to help reset it, and then we can re-strengthen it. But what was I saying? Oh, we're doing full bow. So we're putting compression. So this compression is here like this. We're going to do the exact opposite by kicking into our both hands. Okay, so that compression right there, super good for the low back, lower lumbar, sacrum, coccyx, sexual energy, testosterone, hormone balancing, estrogen, everything. Okay, clear out the hips and sexual energy and organs, and you'll be good. So let's do this last one here. We're gonna rock like this for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna say let's do it for 3 minutes, and we'll do that in 30. Start that in 30 seconds. So we'll go to 40. Okay, 3 minutes of bow pose. Okay, like a bow. Rocking front to back. Stay in this position for 3 minutes. 3 minutes if you can. Okay. Advanced yogis say that you'll reverse your aging if you do this for 15 minutes a day. So we're going to do it for 3 minutes. Grab onto your legs, and the time has started. Inhale, lift up. Rock front to back. And just stay here for 3 minutes. You can adjust your hands if you need to, feet together, hands on the outside. Rock side to side if you want to roll to your right and to your left instead. You can do that as well. Help strengthen the core. Already a minute in, not too bad. It's easier if you distract yourself, so try rolling side to side a few times. Okay, now go front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go back to side. For 5, 4, 3. Maybe grab onto your ankles. If it's starting to hurt your knees a bit, grab onto the ankles, and you can just stay here, flex into the ankles. Man, so that's a minute and 45 seconds already. Can you last to 2 minutes? Stay for a little bit longer. Even if you're just like this, that's fine. Rest like that for a second. We got 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Go this way. Try to circle to your left. Go to your right. Go to your left. This is like a plank, reverse plank. Almost there. 40 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 seconds left. Stay in it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, make a pillow and rest for 3 minutes. Humming these breaths, relax the nervous system. Very good. Inhale, look up. Walk the hands back. Exhale back into your child's pose. Walk your hands to the left. Inhale to the right side ribs. Inhale, kind of lift up. Exhale, drop into the shoulder. Walk your hands to the other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shoulder down. Into the middle. Walk forward. Puppy pose, hips over knees. And sway side to side. Inhale, forward up dog. Exhale, back. Knees wide, wide-legged child's pose. Feet out to the side. Wide-legged forward fold. That might have been a jump. I don't know if you got there quickly or not. Anyway, sorry to get that in. I was just like, oh, we haven't done forward fold. So walk over to the right side, bend into the knee, right to left. This is turning out to be a long video today. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, walk to the other side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Bend into that knee. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Inhale, straight forward. Exhale, middle down. Inhale, walk out to a wide-legged up dog. Knees down, sway your hips side to side. Look back at your left. Look back at your right. To your left, to your right. And wide-legged child's pose, elbows down. I'm gonna call it right here. You can stay in this wide-legged child's pose if you like. Oh, we'll get out of it here in a second. I'm just finishing up. So much respect to you guys. Thank you for tuning in today. It's been a 45-minute workout, so hopefully it wasn't too long there. But appreciate you sticking around, working into the hips. It does take a lot longer, obviously, more than just breath work or a meditation. So. This was technically a little short class, but yeah, tune back in tomorrow. We'll work on Asana 2, and we'll work on more core and back stuff. Similar stuff that we're doing, similar kind of positions, Sukhasana, tabletop, down dog, plank. They're all the same positions in yoga, but there'll be little differences in what we're going to be talking about and affecting and organs and whatnot. So inhale forward, exhale back, rocking to the hips there. Bring your feet together, another tabletop here, one side to side. Just let those hips go a little bit more. You can cross one leg over, sink back. And switch, do the other leg. I could be here all day working with you guys, but if you have any more questions, please DM me, comment below, let me know if there's anything you're working on. But we'll just keep going. So much respect to you guys. Go over to fightfearless.com, get yourself a shirt if you're interested. Just click on the shop at the top, and then subscribe, put your email in, and we'll give you a free meal plan and a grocery list. And that's a real good one to have. So we'll be on later today at 1, so you can tune back in. Until then, much respect. Fight Fearless.